a year ago. That was in Florida, the first neutral meeting between these two teams. This is the first time these two teams have seen each other at Klockner since 2013. That was a long rain delay game, 106 minutes of time stopped before they came back on the field, and it was Ohio State getting the win by 1. We'll see what happens here in part 2. It's 7-1 lead for UVA overall. Ghobriel wins it back, and Terenzi, who's been a breakout star early in this season, the D mid who can play on offense as well. Virginia, Caleb Fayak, welcome to Klockner Stadium. He's a staple.
12:52 the first. Virginia 1, Ohio State nothing.
Goes back to this face-off battle we'll be following all day between Burke and Ghobriel. He won the clean first one. Ghobriel wins it to himself. Great wing play from Ohio State. Still loose, Mayer picks it up. Greg Langermiles, the one who get it. Here's Mayer trying to take advantage of the numbers. Terenzi guarding him one-on-one. They get the switch. Fulton. And I talked to Coach Myers about that offensive unit. He said it was a work in progress, but there's no star of the show. They're a team and they have to figure out how to work together every single possession to get that ball in the back of the net. Another face-off win for the Cavs. Recent goal was by 45 in red for the Buckeyes. Alex Marinier, who's been just filling the score sheet to start this season, had a couple against Bellarmine, as I mentioned. That was a hat trick. His great wing play there from Weyer to pick it up. Cavaliers back to a 2-goal lead for the Cavaliers. Another great face-off win. Cormier gets it from Weyer. Weyer's been fantastic. Terenzi. For the 2-quarterback system. It's always been like to run at Virginia. It started with Krause and Moore, and that has evolved. And last year it was more of a single quarterback with Schellenberger running the show. But now McCabe Millen comes in, and he had that 5-goal outing against Michigan, bursts onto the scene. And the trail check from the Cavaliers. Trying to pick it up and take it away from the Buckeyes. They do. Griffin Colucci with the GB. Cormier, the finish. The Virginia offense just keeps on rolling. Coming into this season, this attack was ranked the number 3 attack unit in the country. Hard to name any better. And you have Cormier, who's one of the elite finishers in college lacrosse, if not the world. Connor Schellenberger, the quarterback who's been a part of this program since 2020 when he redshirted. And McCabe Millen, the next in a long line of number 1 overall recruits coming to Charlottesville. Cormier with that goal, and the first flag of the day flies with Burke going down. It looks like it's going to go against Toronto. Now they're keeping Ohio State's offense in check. They had the man-up shot from Gannon Matthews, but Nunes really dialed in right now. 3 saves on the day for him. Was dominated, at least on the clamp, by Ghobriel, the transfer from Navy. Right now 5 wins to 3 between Virginia and Ohio State, but some great wing play we've seen from the Buckeyes has made it difficult. That one an easy win with Terenzi. He goes back through Nunes. Going through the defense, Kastner, who's actually here at the faceoff dot. Another transfer from Colgate. Virginia really going into the portal to fill the holes. Mentioned LaSalla leaving. Obviously needed some help at the faceoff dot. Burke doing everything he can to get that as an open ground ball for Ohio State. Another loose ball push. Gives it back to Virginia. Excuse me, to Ohio State. So Gannon Matthews takes it up top. Him and McKenna back here in Charlottesville, about to start this second quarter. It was all Virginia to start. 6-1 was the score. 2 goals. Make it a 6-3 game. Ohio State gets it on another push from Virginia.
Hold on, Virginia, it's Ohio State ball.
The Buckeyes looked like they might have had a really good fast break opportunity to start this second quarter, but official has them slow it down and start it back in the middle. Dylan McGeer in his freshman season. Already 2 goals for him on the day, 9th of the year. Cormier, usually the finisher for this Cavaliers team. He gets his 3rd assist. Terenzi slips through the 5-hole. Joey Terenzi gets 2 back-to-back goals for the Cavaliers. Millen Terenzi makes it 8-3. And Terenzi, he's burst onto the scene this year in a scrimmage against Navy in the preseason. He had 3 goals. Not what you expect from your starting short stick defensive midi, but he does it. And he's had goals throughout this season, only 3 games in. Very well on the offensive end. That's his 4th goal of the year. Can really take advantage of the fast breaks because you have to make the decision with that attack unit. When you're on defense and you're the Buckeyes today, who do you want to hold on? Do you want to stay longer on Schellenberger before you rotate? Or do you want to go to Terenzi? They're both pretty threatening, so it's a tough decision that a lot of defenses have to deal with when going against the 3rd-ranked Cavaliers. Why they are one of the best teams in the country, expected to battle with Duke. Virginia sticking at 3 in both of those ones. Faceoffs right now, 7 for Virginia, 6 for Ohio State. It's been a battle at the faceoff X. Picked up, Jaeger turns on the Jets the other way to give possession to the Cavaliers. Clears perfect assist. He's got 5 points here in the first half with a 10-3 lead for Virginia. Another clean win on the face-off for Virginia. This time, Matthew Desouza gets the win as the Cavs hoping to make another big run in the tournament. Lost last year in the semifinals to the eventual champion in overtime in Notre Dame. Back to the face-off dot. Ohio State switching it up. So they start with the fast break. Quick shot. Marinier has it stopped by Nunes, who picks up right where he left off. Virginia gets the ball back after it was last touched by the Buck. So back to the face-off dot. Ghobriel going for the Cavaliers. Jack Oldman was the switch, the freshman face-off man. Playing at the Hill Academy. Someone in the lacrosse world, you know, the Hill producing so much talent. The eyes up, and a great finish by Colsey. Got 2 on the day, 5 goals on the year for the sophomore. His dad, Roy, an All-American at Syracuse. Son wearing orange and blue, but different shades, playing for the Cavaliers. Syracuse, also one of the best offenses in college lacrosse. A new look at the face-off dot from Ohio State. Or excuse me, going back to Tommy Burke. Colucci and him having their first meeting of the day. Colucci went early, gives it to the Buckeyes. And with that goal, it was right as it going to possibly make this one close. With under 6 minutes here in the third quarter, still plenty of time for the Buckeyes. Desouza, grad student, transfer from Binghamton. 3 different transfers at the face-off dot for Virginia. Ground ball picked up. Eland gets it to Mayer, and another offensive possession for the Buckeyes. It looks like Colucci would kind of go if Burke went for Ohio State, or Colucci was going to go if Oldman went, which is the matchup we're getting right now. But Burke and Desouza were also there, and they were doing a little matching running on. These two coaches so smart. They have a plan. They've had a game plan coming into this one, even down to the face-off matchups that they want. Weyer with another big ground ball off the wing. With the caliber of the Cavaliers' offense, they have to stop them multiple times, which they've been able to do. Colucci gets the win right down Main Street, goes wide. From Marinier. A lot of M's on this Ohio State offense. Virginia gets the win off the face-off. Past the fourth quarter, some more games at the face-off dot, sending 2 Fogos out to see the matchup. And they let one retreat. Colucci's out there. Burke goes now, and they'll switch it. Desouza is now in. So Ohio State trying to switch those matchups to see Burke going against Colucci, but Virginia getting the last change. Desouza out there against him. Buckeyes pick it up. Camille gets it to safety. Now McGee. Virginia offense in this Virginia attack with what you could say is the present and the future in Connor Schellenberger and Peyton Cormier, and the future in McCabe Millen. And how beneficial this freshman year is for Millen. Learning under Schellenberger, a guy who's seen so much success, a national champion, 2-time Tour-Tot final on the dot against Jack Oldman. Two guys seen each other a lot today.